Good morning, students. Today we are going to see the Mughal Empire Part 3. In the previous class, we have learnt about conquest of women rulers, Battle of Haldighati, and religious policy, contribution to culture, Shah Jahan, then Aurangzeb. And today we are going to learn the Mughal administration. Central administration. The Mughals provided a stable administration in larger parts of India. The emperor was the supreme head of the Mughal administrative system. He was the lawmaker, the chief executive, the commander-in-chief of the army, and the final dispenser of justice. He was assisted by a council of ministers. The most important officials were the Wahil and Wazir or Diwan. Mir Bakshi was in charge of the army. The Mir Saman looked after the royal household. The Qazi was chief judge. Sadru Sudar was minister for enforcing Islamic law. Provincial administration. The empire was divided into several shubas, that is, provinces. Each shuba was under the control of an officer called Subedar. The shubas were further divided into districts called sarkars, and the sarkars were subdivided into barganas, a group of villages called as gramas, and formed a bargana. Next one, army. The Mughal army comprised infantry, cavalry, war elephants, and artillery. The emperor maintained a large number of trained and well-armed bodyguards and palace guards. Next one, Mansabdari system. What is Mansabdari system? Akbar introduced the Mansabdari system. According to this system, the nobles, civil and military officials were combined to form one single service. Everyone in the service was given a mansab, meaning a position or rank. A mansabdar was a holder of such a rank. Mansabdar rank was dependent on Zat or Zawar. The former indicated one's status. Zawar was the number of horses and horsemen he had to maintain. His salary was fixed on the basis of the number of soldiers each mansabdar received, ranging from 10 to 10,000. The mansabdars were paid high salary by the emperor. Before receiving the salary, a mansabdar had to present his horsemen for inspections. Their horses were branded to prevent theft. The emperor could use the troops maintained by a mansabdar wherever he wished. The rank of mansabdar was not hereditary during Akbar's time. After him, it became hereditary. Land revenue administration. Land revenue administration was toned up during the reign of Akbar. Raja Todarmal, revenue minister of Akbar, adopted and refined the system introduced by Sir Shah. Todarmal's subsystem was put in place in the north and northwestern provinces. According to the system, after a survey, lands were classified according to the nature and fertility of the soil. The share of the state was fixed at one third of the average produce for 10 years. Religious policy. The Mughal emperors were the followers of Islam. Akbar was very liberal in his religious policy. In Akbar's court, the Portuguese missionaries were great favorites. Akbar tried to include the good principles in all religions and formulated them into one single fall, Din-Ilahi, that means divine faith. Jahangir and Shah Jahan also followed the policy of Akbar, but Aurangzeb rejected the liberal views of his predecessor. Art and architecture. Babur introduced the Persian style of architecture to India by building many structures at Agra, Beena, Dholpur, Gwalior, and Aligarh, but only few of them exist today. The following pictures are some of the examples for Mughal empires. So far, we have learnt central administration, provincial administration, army, mansabdari system, land revenue administration, religious policy, art and architecture of Mughal emperors. Okay, children, we'll meet you in the next class.